Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we left off. We got ourselves convicted, and now we have to save ourselves and defend ourselves in the court of law. So, September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Maya. Well, I guess this is it. Yep. We say. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Oh, it's Edgy Boy. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you will try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get a verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment innocent people like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. He is Edgy Boy. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Bro, he's a lawyer. He can defend himself, yo. Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Order in my court. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Mrs. Maya Fay? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent. Mr. Edgeworth, I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Mr. Douchebag himself. Please state your full name. Your wishes to know the title of my personage. To spark your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, I don't know how to say this. I'm not that fancy, man. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fay? That would be a negatory. No, I do not. You were at Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why you tell me what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! He is sparkly. Too sparkly. I hope that you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Alright, what's his testimony? I have to rip something here. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. It was quietly that reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bed lamb come from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If things occur as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright, cross-examination. Alright. So what can I pull here? Because if I present something, I'm getting it wrong. So I think I should press everything, see what I can do. Prep this guy to... Anyways, I better find a weakness here. Okay, so let's press 9 a.m. Hold it. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always an absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term secretary again? Anyways, Miss May ordered the room service for 9. It appeared soon after room service arrived. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, this is your concern? Still, silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course you cannot see me. He would need x-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusifying or reading some papers by the window. By the window, you mean the one directly across Fay and Co. law office. Correct. That's the only window you see. There were reading papers. Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel. I'm a busy man who has business to do. The bedlam. Bedlam. A bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I presume. We continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. I'm pressing everything. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course I am no snoop, peeping out of a window at night. No, snoop. Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. Then I saw him, spiky-haired man attack. Okay. Spiky-haired. Needless to say, the man was okay. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May. Clearly say that the assailant looked like a girl. I have always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. So, just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. So whose side is the judge? What did you do then? I'm pressing everything is doing it at the time. She had just finished watching soap opera on the TV and was weeping. How do you know she's, did you know that she's been tapping Faye office telephones? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Or Mr. White. fuck. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprehend, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As I know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible implication and then it was all over. I think I'm gonna press this. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say? I'm absolutely perfect. And the story. How many times must I hear that? Psst, Phoenix, doesn't something strike you as a little odd? Impaction. Don't you just mean impact? Ridiculosity. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. 1 second though, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in here. So, I want to see if I want to see if I can... So, basically, I gotta present something. So, it's to the left. And to the left. So, I think I have to present the floor plans, right? So, she ran to the left, which would be over here, knocking over the lampshade. I think I gotta present this. Victim dodged and attacked and ran to the right. I'm presenting this. Wait right there, Mr. White. You dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right. Oh, it's simple. You must have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim was here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Do you not find that odd? I got his stupid ass. Fuck you. I did. She run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. Don't you think he's lying? I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run to the left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this? Both are right. Both witnesses are right. Telling the truth for once. Ha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up this contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? He was not in the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. He was standing right here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran to the door, he was watching from this point, so he would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order in my court. Anyone disturbing the order in this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? I'm not even gonna say that. The postulation of the defense are a distortion of the truth. Indeed, you seem a bit far-fetched. Ho 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 ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What is he? He's laughing? The hilarity of this moment made me remember something. It appeared I must have been unclear. For this, I apologize. Your Honor, I might be allowed to testify once more. Well, let's hear your testimony from the broken testimony. Alright, so she ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. As you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. Next, the witness on her last strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. She was hit once. She was hit once over the head. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be crossing him? I will be, for sure. Because there's no way. That makes 0 sense. Press that. What do you mean by that? This is what I'm about to explain. You Americans are always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're American too. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. I'm pressing all of this. What do you mean first? First, that was what comes before what happens next. You speak English, right? Please sit back and relax. First, she ran to the left. Then, you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. I'm pressing all of this. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point in hiding things from the court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Okay, that doesn't affect me. She ran to the right. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Yeah, he knows English. He turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. Sparkles. But it was you. Objection. Mr. Wright, if you not claim it was not you, then show us proof. I can't do nothing, right? May I continue? And that was what Miss May saw. You saw different parts. Absolutely. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Moving along, you see, you hit her twice. I'm gonna present that. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction with that statement. How exactly are the evidence in the statement relevant? Well, they aren't, are they? Mr. Wright, please think facts over before making an accusation. It says she dodged an attack! There's something I can hit there. Got it! Got it! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now my chance to tell him whether it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. This witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quiet. The witness is confused because he's lying. You apathetically request that there be no... request that there will be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, he just wants justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness could care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next I saw Miss Mia run to the right. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. And you did hit with a single blow. Thwap. She's sweating. The thwap indeed. You may begin your cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Oh, I need one more thing here. Okay, I don't think holding it. No, I think I might be able to press thing. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Oh, it was that glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Does it seem odd to strike you as odd? Very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying that you saw a glass light stand. Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door, then you did her in with a single blow. He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy. Present. Got him! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand was broken into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you have no idea that it was a light stand. That tells me exactly when it was you saw the light stand. Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would have been no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo here. I mean problem here. What is the problem with this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. This is so inclusive, definitive, undeniable, impeccable. No, it's impossible. You could not have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could have not seen it. This is where I present this. Look at this. These are floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor, but now look. If you were looking through the window at the office, isn't there error? This is the area that you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculousity. Mr. White, if you were at the Gatewater Hotel, you could have not seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you would not have been able to see it after it fell either. No way you could have recognized the broken shards of glass as a light stand. When did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place that you could have seen that was from inside Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I'm absolutely tearing this man to shreds and I love it. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, Miss Mia. He looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think its time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now? What? You said you should confess to your crime. Ergo, I confess that you replaced the wiretap. The wiretap? Order. Order. Edgeworth, explain the court why you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like this way this is heading. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Court. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. Why does he have to do that, Your Honor? The question is, when was a wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place a wire, you've entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. How is this is irrelevant? This is irrelevant. I breached the Fayco law. This is when I saw the accused light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass light stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have been seen the light stand, the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place, when he went to the place of the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand there. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed to be baseless conjecture. It is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. God, he's trying so hard to wiggle his way out of this one. Oh God, hold on, I need to go. I entered Fayco law offices, of course. I had done the place to wiretap. This is when I saw the glass light stand. So you saw the light stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify that it had fallen over by the sound. Correct, that is right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, cross-examine. Cross-examination time! Good luck, Phoenix. The wiretapping. It was at the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do I have any... Okay, I think I need to press this to get more information. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This provides that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I entered... was it really you that went into the offices, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in Fayco law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fayco law offices. I gotta press more information out of everything. Why did you tap Mia's phones? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect clients' confidentiality. Why did you notice something as inconspicuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on you. Such beautiful thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay. Okay, I think I gotta go over to when he said he placed the light stand. Let me present this. No, okay. Your Honor, that is statement contradicts this evidence. Does? I don't see any. Really? It's the fact that it was found in her hotel room? No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. 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 Where am I? Waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. God. What the fuck's going on? Hey, Phoenix. Gak, this is no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You have a dimple. Oh, it's Maya. You're Maya. Maya? Didn't you know the Fey woman has the strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough as a shock to awaken Maya's true power. So, Maya was channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, so I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, and neither can you. This is why I came here to tell you. We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. What? You have that receipt in the court records, right? Oh yeah, this is the one that wrote Maya on it. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front. The regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, that's a big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? The beginning of September, the week before the murder. He saw the stand before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent now. Just you have the proof. Right. The receipt is updated to the court records. I have something against his ass. Okay. Is the defendant rather? Yeah. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination, Mr. White, is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you this time I'll ask you. But, as Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. He's about to bite his words. Yo. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on blood. Baha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, I would like to tell the court what's written on the other side of the receipt. Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that was the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay Law office in the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. And he is down. He is down, boys. Well, Mr. Wright, or Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh no, he's lost it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must have been quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection? Not so fast, Phoenix. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot, it's Edgeworth. There is certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There we go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry about this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to another one of those autopsy reports. This guy makes up evidence as he please. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Anyone who's going to call Mr. Wright to trial would be me, the prosecution. I need a day of ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. This completes the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright and will be postponed till tomorrow. There is no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure going to come up with or make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me out and all. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what is this? Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Bet I am. My life's of writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given to me with the list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happens. Stop. Halt. Please, stop. Make him stop. How did you get that list? Admit you're guilty right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. He's smug. I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that if only I knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Woo! Party! That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. Lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Mia. Won't forget it was as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here for that long. What? No, there's still much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not Chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. Alright, that is where we're going to end off the episode, boys. If you guys like it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more. And that's all I need to say. Go follow my Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.